Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to another heartwarming story time. This tale is meant for everyone, children, teenagers, and grown-ups alike. So, wherever you are, whether you're curled up under a blanket, sitting by a sunny window, or maybe listening on your evening walk, I invite you to relax and let your heart rest as we step into a gentle story together. Our story begins in a small, peaceful village, surrounded by rolling green hills and quiet streams that sparkled beneath the sunlight. In this village lived a boy named Leon. He loved watching the sky more than anything else. Every evening, while others were busy with their daily chores, Leon would climb up a grassy hill just outside his cottage and look up at the drifting clouds. He often wondered, what if there was a bridge that connected the earth to the sky? What if people could walk across it and see the stars up close? These thoughts filled his heart with wonder, like a gentle breeze filling the sails of a boat. The villagers found Leon's dreams unusual. They would smile and say, "Ah, Leon, you think too much about the clouds. The earth is where we belong." But Leon's grandmother, who lived with him in their cozy little cottage, would place her hand gently on his shoulder and whisper, "Sometimes, dreams are the first steps towards something beautiful." And so, under the golden glow of the evening sun, Leon's dream of a bridge between the earth and the sky began to take shape not in wood or stone, but in his hopeful imagination. The child who had first spotted the glowing path in the sky could not stop thinking about it. Each morning, as the sun peaked above the hills, they would walk to the same quiet meadow and gaze upward. The grass there grew tall and soft, swaying like little green waves, and wildflowers painted the field in splashes of blue, yellow, and white. Birds sang cheerfully in the hedgerows, as if they too were curious about the mysterious bridge shimmering in the distance. One evening, just as the sky was turning violet and gold, the child noticed something remarkable. The bridge of light seemed a little closer, almost as though it had leaned down toward the earth, waiting for someone brave enough to approach. The child's heart fluttered with wonder, but instead of rushing forward, they simply sat in the cool grass, letting the warm glow wash over them. Day by day, the bridge seemed to grow friendlier, more welcoming. Sometimes, when the moon was full, the path looked so solid that it seemed you could reach out and place your foot upon it. The child began to imagine what might lie at the other end, perhaps a quiet garden among the stars, or a gentle sky village where the clouds became houses and the winds carried songs instead of storms. The villagers soon noticed the child's calm happiness. They would smile and ask, "What do you see out there in the meadow?" And the child would answer softly, "Something beautiful that makes me feel both small and safe." The people did not press further. They liked that answer, because sometimes mystery can be as comforting as a hug. And so, the child continued to wait, gently, patiently, trusting that the bridge would one day reveal its secret. And so, dear friends, the day finally came. It was early morning, when the mist was still curled around the trees, and the dew sparkled like tiny stars upon the grass. The child stood once more in the meadow, gazing at the glowing path above. But this time, something was different. The bridge stretched down like a gentle ladder of light, resting softly upon the earth, as though it had always belonged there. The child took a slow, steady step forward, feeling the warmth beneath their foot, like sunlight caught in solid form. They climbed a little higher, and suddenly the whole valley spread out below, painted in shades of green, gold, and blue. The birds circled around them, singing as if to cheer them on. And for a moment, it seemed as though the child had found the place where earth and sky held hands. But then, something inside whispered, "This bridge is not just for climbing, it is for believing." The child understood. They didn't need to walk all the way across.